With a stick of leftover grilled paneer tikka, I thought of surprising my daughter with a delightful farmhouse pizza made with twists. Welcome to the homemaking and gardening channel, and today's recipe Schezwan Farmhouse Pizza. Unlike using a typical pizza sauce, I used schezwanchutney and hung curd. Instead of oreganos, I used chopped fresh coriander leaves. Farmhouse pizza is a wonderful way of feeding your children with lots of veggies without much hassle. Veggies like mushrooms, sweet corns, and of course paneer or cottage cheese. In this case, I have used paneer tikka cubes. To make the pizza base, taking 1.5 cup of maida or refined flour, a tablespoon of refined oil, a teaspoon of salt, and a sachet of instant activated yeast. Using about 3/4 cup of hot water to knead the dough. The water used is hot enough yet can tolerate a dipping finger into it. Once the dough comes together, keep aside for 30 minutes in a warm, undisturbed place until it puffs up in size. Once again, knead a little, roll into a flat, round bread like a roti or a chapati with rolling pin, and place onto a baking tin. I have lined up the baking tray with aluminium foil. You can dust flour and just place the base. Spread a little until the edges of the pan is touched. Let it sit for another 30 minutes or so as it rises once again in volume. For the toppings, you can use grilled paneer chunks. I marinated paneer cubes with hung curd, bhaja masala, salt, along with capsicum, onion, tomato cubes. The recipe of the bhaja masala is linked in the description box. You can check it for reference. Insert into a stick and grill for 30 minutes by turning sides intermittently. I have used paneer tikkas. It tastes wonderful. You can use paneer cubes just like that. Unlike other days, I am not making pizza sauce at home today since I'm running out of time. So I'm using 2 tablespoons of ready-made schezwanchutney, a tablespoon of hung curd, and some chopped fresh coriander leaves. I have mixed them up thoroughly, and then I will be using instead of a typical pizza sauce. Since it's a farmhouse pizza, I have a lot of options of adding veggies. I'm using capsicums, onion cubes, tomatoes, then boiled mushrooms and sweet corns, along with paneer tikkas. Coming back to the base, you can see the dough has again risen up. Now I'm pricking holes with the help of a fork so that the extra air comes out. Otherwise, the base will puff up pretty much, and that would not be that much great. Now on top of the pizza base, I am spreading the Schezwan chutney mix. For cheese, mozzarella cheese is the best option for pizzas, but since I did not have that at home, I'm using grated cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese has a tendency of getting burned, so I'm lining up the cheese at the bottom, and on top of that I will be putting my veggies, spreading so that the cheese gets less burnt in the process. My daughter usually loves garnishing the pizzas with veggies, but today, since it's the puja time, the Durga Puja time, she is quite busy playing outside with her friends, so this time I'm just making it myself. You can be using jalapenos, olives in order to give it a more colorful look. Our pizza base is almost ready, topped with healthy vegetables. It's looking colorful, isn't it? You can sprinkle some oreganos and chili flakes, but since I'm cooking it for my child, it's already spicy since I'm using Schezwan sauce, and I'm using for flavor fresh coriander leaves, so I'm not using oreganos right now. Authentic Italian pizzas definitely calls for using them. Now in goes the pizza base into a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 20 to 23 minutes. Baking is such a soothing process for me, I tell you. The smell coming from the oven just fills up the room and elevates my mood as I make the dish for my daughter, yearning for her to come back home after playing with her friends. She will be loving it. I hope so. So yes, our farmhouse Schezwan pizza is ready to be served. It's freshly baked, hot, and wonderfully smelling. Do try out this recipe of Schezwan farmhouse pizza made with grilled paneer or paneer tikkas. If you are making any particular variation to it, just let me know in the comment section as well. I will try in my next try of making the pizzas. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.